Hi guys, these are some air twist stringers that I've just made, and there's a couple of them. You can see I've also introduced some colour in as well, and I'm only playing at it, and it's just something that I wanted to try, so I'm not telling anybody this is how it should be done or that it's any use. But I wanted to be able to use these either to decorate a bead or to use in some fusing work that I want to play with. But I'll show you how I make these in the video. It's an ancient technique, but I couldn't find anything on YouTube that showed how to do it, so I thought I'd better make one. If you reheat this glass and you get it too hot, of course, then the air will just accumulate into a bubble and the effect will be lost. So you'd have to be very careful on reheating it to apply it. Obviously, where I've introduced colour, the colour will behave in the normal way. But anyway, I hope you find it interesting. As I say, I'm not setting out to say I know anything about this. It's just I'm simply showing you what it is I'm playing with. So what I'm going to do is gather a bit of molten glass on the end of this rod. This is a 9mm diameter rod. You can do this with 6mm or smaller, but this just happens to be some that I was sent, and was thicker than I wanted, and I haven't used it for anything else. So I've got this little tool to just bodge 2 holes in there, and just quickly bodge that, and then hopefully you can see those 2 holes there. So I'll just put another piece of glass on the end of that just to cap it off. Don't want to heat the rod I've got in my left hand. Don't want to heat that too much again until we've got a cap over those holes. That on there, and that seals the air in, and then I just want to concentrate the heat on the part where the air is. Okay, I'm going to draw that out and twist it. And that'll give me a nice stringer to wrap around a bead. If you reheat it and melt it, it'll just turn back into bubbles. But as I say, I want to use this for surface decoration, and I also want to use it in some slumping. Get a bit closer to that. I've knocked some more nails in here, with the camera focusing on that, and there's an important little trick when you knock the nails in. I'll show you at the end of this video, but it's something that'll help you when you knock nails into a little bit of wood. Just go with that, and we'll try 4. I've never tried this before, so I'm learning as well. The ancient glassmakers, of course, would have had loads of pins when they made their air twist glasses. 4. Not very well placed, but it doesn't matter, it's not rocket science. I say, I haven't done that before, but you can see how it works, and obviously for a glass blower working with a larger lump of glass, they can have a lot of fun. I'm just going to do another collared stringer. This is only the second time I've done this, and I'm going to put a bit of blue glass in there. I'm going to see if I can trap some air in there as well, so as I can have an air twist blue stringer, but we'll see how it goes. I've chosen to do this because I couldn't find anything on YouTube that showed anybody doing anything like this, and I'd mentioned on the website frit-happens about this, and somebody said they were going to have a go, and I thought, well, at least I can show them what I've done if I put it on here. But be interested to know if anybody actually does anything with it. It's that little bit of blue sticking out that's lighting up just there. In there, and hopefully that'll make it an interesting stringer for decorating with. But say if you melt it in, then you'll just get air. Although having said that, with the blue glass, it may be quite different. I'll get some close-ups of these at the end of this. To make the tool, I just used a little bit of wood. I was going to use a bit of kindling, but I thought it looked too rough. And these are some 40mm panel pins, so 40mm long. And I'm just going to use 2 of those. And when you knock a nail in a piece of wood, you'll know that normally these things will split. If the wood's a little bit of wood, it splits very easily. But if you cut the end off the nail, or the panel pin, cut that pointed end off, and then as you knock the nail in, instead of it separating the wood and splitting it, it simply cuts its way through. You can use that when you're making picture frames or anything. Don't know how close this camera will get in, but that'll knock in quite happily, and it won't split the wood. I want to get these 2 pins in fairly close together there, and then I'm just going to cut those 2 off again there. Okay, so that just gives me something to bodge into the glass. I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.